We're here at the 48 Hours of Sebring at PCA Club Racing's inaugural race of the 2016 season. And I'm here with Keith Fritze, the Spec Cayman or SBC class advocate, and Steve Anderson, and both of whom race the new Spec Caymans. We're here to talk about this brand new class for the 2016 season of club racing and why you should buy one and join and start racing with us. Keith, can you tell us a little bit about how Spec Cayman came to be?
Well, actually, Vicki was the original advocate, and they started in the spring of 2015, decided that they wanted to have a Spec Cayman class. And I was brought in during the parade to help move the class along and actually develop the spec.
So why is SBC class important to club racing?
I think first of all, it's a great platform. The Cayman is a great racing platform. And what we're doing is we're positioning the SBC class between SPB and GTB, higher performance Cayman classes, to allow a great number of people to come in and enjoy this platform and competitively race.
Awesome, very good. Well, I saw you two guys out there racing. You were neck and neck for at least half the race, probably a little bit longer. How was it out there?
It was really great to be out there today. It was a lot of fun. You know, the cars so far are very equally matched, and so it leaves it up to the driver and how well you know the track or how well your car is set up, and just exchanging corners with Keith was just an absolute blast today.
Let's get into what some of the changes to a Cayman S. The Cayman S is the base platform for these cars. What is done to the Cayman to make it into an SBC class racer?
Well, mainly suspension. Suspension is very, very important in the car. We made modifications in the suspension system to allow it to become a good racing car. We have reliability components that we've done for the engine. Also safety components. We're paying attention to reliability and safety in this platform.
So what are the tires that are running on the car?
We're running Toyo RS1s. It's a full slick. It's a high endurance, durable slick with sufficient grip for this platform.
Very good. And I understand you guys have rain tires as well for should that ever happen?
Yeah, we're using Toyo R888s for the rain tire.
Very cool. So Keith was the guy who headed the SPC build-up, for this first season with this class. What's it like, and why did you decide to join SPC? And I know you're a GTB1 racer as well, so I'm interested to hear about that.
Well, for me, I've really been blessed to be able to drive Cup cars, and then we have a 2011 GTB1 Cayman. And we actually came out of the Inter Series ranks back in the day when Napleton originally built those cars up. So we've been running that for about 3 years now. And so during the course of these last 3 years, it just is getting more and more expensive to run the class. It's a great class. It's a fun class. It challenges even the Cup car guys at times, and we're really proud of that to have built that up. But for me, I was looking for something a little more cost-effective to run. I have 2 kids in college now, so when you look at just the simple cost of the tire, they're almost half the price of what we run in the GTB1 class. So Toyo has given us a really good tire to run here, and it just allows us to be a little more cost-effective, but still maintain the safety of a more modern car than, say, some of the vintage racing that we also have in our club.
What are some of the things that you've done with the SBC class to make it cost effective? We've already mentioned the tires, but I think you said something about the wheels. I don't see any big spoilers. They're stock spoilers. It probably comes into play with the driving.
You can run a stock spoiler, but we do allow a 987.1 aero kit. And you can also buy parts that are replicas and use those parts. Yes, the wheels, we chose wheels that are lower cost, and actually what we've done is we've allowed people to choose any wheel they want as long as it meets a minimum weight requirement.
Who makes the shocks as well, and I should say the coilover setup?
This is a JRZ RS1 coilover setup, and what it is it's a kit. You buy a kit with the shocks, the springs, and the top mounts, and it's a cost-effective package that we worked out with JRZ for this car. And,
You got to stick with the same JRZ coilovers, but
well, you can set up the suspension the way you want to set it up. You can change, camber, caster. Well, not caster. There are two settings for caster, the toe, things like that people will do, and that will make them more competitive.
so these two cars right here, these two SPC cars, are basically the same, with a few exceptions, not with performance-wise, but where can you make changes and personalize the car to how you like it?
Well, for example, the main thing is the seat. And we've spent a lot of time in the car sitting, obviously. So the seat, from a comfort perspective, as long as the seat fits in the car and it's mounted per the club rules, there's a wide variety of different seats to run. Even with the roll cages, a lot of different great fabricators out there that build the cage. Again, as long as it complies with the club rules, there's just different ways to do it to give you more room in the car. Instrumentation is another flexibility that we have with the rules package. You can run a a data system such as Motec, Racekeeper, AIM. Video is required in the car. It's a club requirement to have a recorded video in your car, which I think is a great safety feature to have, and it gives the scrutineers a chance to review video in the case of something questionable on the track. And then let's face it, there's also what we can do with the outside of the car, whether we want to do a vinyl livery or keep it plain and simple like Keith and I have done so far this year. So there is a lot of flexibility to still personalize your race car.
Very good. So here's the question that I'm sure everybody is waiting to hear answered is, how are they to drive?
Well, I'll tell you, the Cayman platform is a wonderful platform to drive. So I can tell you, having driven in the GTB1 class as well as the Spec Cayman class, that the car is an absolute blast to drive. I feel as though this new car that we've built is much more forgiving. It doesn't have, in the GTB1 class, it drives very similar to a cup car in some cases. With this car, it gives you a little more grace as far as if you overdrive a corner, and there's more body roll with the car. There's just more give with the car. It doesn't take a precise input into a corner, so there's much more room for error, which makes it, I think, a great entry-level package to run. And I know people will come from Boxster, such as Keith has, and come into this, but I think it's a safe car to come in right from doing regular advanced solo DE work and come right into this as a great racing platform to begin with.
Very good. Thank you very much for talking with me about the SPC class. I'm really excited to see what it evolves into over the years, and it was great watching you guys race out there today.